Well, you may be able to see from the lighting. The lighting's quite yellow today. That's natural sunlight. I'm so unused to it that it's been so dull over the last few weeks. But it's actually like a very nice early spring sunshine, and the crocuses are coming out and the daffodils, and I always find I feel a lot better once winter is over and there's the promise of spring. Although you may have heard me mention I don't like extremes of temperature, so I never look forward to the heat of the summer, but the springtime and the autumn times I always find really nice. And when spring comes along, it always makes me feel a bit more inspired and a bit more like, let's get on with all those projects that we haven't done during the cold, dark, wet days that we should have done but just couldn't find the enthusiasm all the time. Now, my house actually takes up far too much time with all its problems, so my Sunday escapism is to go up to my room, do my pictures, try and make some videos. And this week's been a really busy week, and in between talking to people and trying to help them with their rat problems, I've been thinking more and more about my new videos that I'm doing. I started Think Like a Rat quite a while ago, and over the winter when my camera was broken, I didn't really do any filming, as you know, because I'm not happy with filming with the mobile phone. So I have been constantly thinking about my series, and I know a lot of people think that I'm only interested in rat health because my motto is happy, healthy and safe, and think like a rat. So rat behaviour is actually my favourite subject, and I love watching rats. It's my favourite thing to do, however I feel, whether it's a good day or a bad day. Watching the rats play and interact is just fascinating, and over the last 20 years or so I've just picked up so much information. I'm lucky that I know people who are zoologists and have studied rodents as well, and I've read lots of papers on rat behaviour, but you learn so much just by watching your own rats, watching other people's rats. So I'm currently working on my video series Think Like a Rat, and it's not going to explain everything to you because every rat is different and every rescue rat has his or her own story, and how your rat acts one day, it may be totally different another day, depending on how the rat is feeling, the situation. So you can't always think you've got the answer. You never have the answer to everything. You have to go into things and delve a little bit deeper and really think, if this was me, I know we're humans and we are different, but just on the basic knowledge, if you were picked up and plonked into a room with someone you hated, you might feel a little bit angry or upset, or a bit aggressive if you felt you were being threatened. So there's lots of things that we can adapt to the way we would react to the way our rats may react, but obviously we have to simplify some things and we cannot reason with them. So that's a fascinating subject, and I really, really love talking about that. And the other thing I started to write up a while ago, about a year ago actually, but there's been so many rats, was my actual rat stories. Every rescue rat has their very own story, and they vary so much. And of course with rescues, sometimes we are never told the true story. We can only imagine, and we have to think from the way the rat is reacting. Have they had a bad experience? So my rat stories I hope you will enjoy. I obviously cannot do every single rat straight away. I'm going to pick some of my main characters, some of the ones that had the most difficult stories, and some of the sweetest and saddest. And I really hope you'll enjoy getting to know some of the rats, even if they were rats that you've never actually watched my videos, they were the early ones. I just hope you will enjoy them. So I hope you're all feeling a little bit more positive now with the nicer weather, if you're in a UK climate or this side of the world, and wherever you are. I know lots of you have suffered terribly with bad weather and the virus, and let's just try and stay as positive as we can and try and make this year a much nicer year.